It's game time here in Miami as the crowds at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against Toronto. And just a 2-point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Jay out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Zeller in at the 5. Now here's Freak. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Bosch. And it's Miami's ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
There's the dish to Whiteside. Down low. Out to Wade. Lets the 3 fly. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now here's Freak. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Miami shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Both free throws good from Wade. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here's Freak. Wade is covering. Irving attacking. And Whiteside sends it back. Dragic against Irving. Dragic kicks to Wade. Got a piece of it. Freak with it. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. Zeller, and the layup's good off the glass. Zeller's got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you what, post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now, here's Wade. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Okay.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wade's got 9 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
There's the double team from Whiteside. And a wide open look for Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Now, here's Wade, guarded by Jay. And the rejection by LeBron. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland. The Heat trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Wade. He's got 9. That's good. Wade's got 11 points.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Now here's Freak. Wade is covering. Here's Jay. Kicks it out to James.
Knockdown.
That 3 off the mark. Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Dragic the pass to Wade. He kicks it to Whiteside. That's tipped, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first. And the Heat shooting at 50% in a decent groove. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Jay in at the point guard. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He dropped 14 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Here's Freak, following the score by Miami. Kicks it out to James. Drains the three-pointer. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Decker can't hit.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Smith, and it's blocked. Decker dishes to Dragic. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Freak. 3 on 3. Smith, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Dragic. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
And so it's Cleveland with...
Yeah. Oh, guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Smith left side. Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And Matt kicks to Bosch. Pass to Dragic. Good ball movement here by Miami. And stolen by Love. James the pass to Jay. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Whiteside's checked in for the Heat. Wade comes in for Mack. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Cleveland. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And he gets it to go.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The Heat trail by 11. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. So we've reached the end.
Well, I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And Coach,
Okay, Miami now coming out of the half, about to start up and begin any moment.
We've seen D-Wade getting it done. He's got 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Winslow in at the small forward position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's Dragic following the score by Cleveland. Shot clock at 6. Bosch dishes to Wade. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. 16 points for Dwayne Wade.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Here's Jay. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall right in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
I agree. Very good point.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And he gets it to go. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Dragic. He has 7. Bosch misses.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
That's good from Wade on the assist by Winslow. And that's now 18 points for Dwayne Wade. LeBron outside. Now Freak, 16 points for him. And Winslow comes to help. Here's Jay. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trail by 9. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Dragic against Irving. Passes it to Winslow. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Freak kicks to LeBron. Oh, wide open look for Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told Jay that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Move the ball.
Right wing. And here's Love for 3. Bosch grabs the miss.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, and as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Pass to Thompson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Wade misses. The Cavaliers leading by 9. James kicks to Irving. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 14 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Freak throws it down.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Dragic with it. Out defended by Freak. Dragic gets the bucket.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Bosch. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover.
And Miami with a change here, too. Winslow's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Freaks checked in. Pick by Varejao. Smith outside. And on the way from Irving for 3. That drops. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Mack. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The pass to Snyder. The 11-footer, and the big shot is good. 8 points for him.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Okay, Miami. Now coming onto the court are your Heat answers.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Heat trail by 14. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Jay, he's in at the point. Kevin Love out there with Smith. Then it's Zeller, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Here's Mack. Sinks the three-pointer.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's Jay. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Lets it go from 11. Azili can't get it to go. The Cavaliers shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it.
Sticking too much.
Here's Jay. Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, that move was just nasty.
No doubt about that. Left the defender on his backside and then just ripped it down.
There's the pick. And Mack kicks to Winslow. The feed now to Mack. Shot from the wing. Buries the jump shot. Mack's got 5 points now this quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Okay, Miami. Now
Cavaliers the switch here. James is checked in.
substitution on the court.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
There's Winslow. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Right side a screen. It's Dragic with the drive. Some solid defense from James.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And it's sent back by Bosch. In transition, here comes Miami. Wade with the ball. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Wade drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And here's Freak for 3. Love. That's good.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, "We've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys."
Thank you, Doris. Jay, the pass to Love. LeBron kicks to Irving. Zeller setting the pick for Irving. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Freak throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
The wide open look here for Bosch. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And that's 15 points for Chris Bosch. Freak kicks to Zeller, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Dragic kicks to Bosch. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
You know, Bosch is playing really well. He has 15 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. Freak with it. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Can't hit. Dragic with some nice D.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Bosch. Or Cleveland had gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Now here's Freak. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wade gets the bucket.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Love, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wade dishes to Whiteside. From the low block, it's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the 4th.
And guys, in that case, his teammates should really just keep getting him the ball until he misses or cools off. Because right now, he's got it going. So they're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
Jakar Sanchez checked in for J.R. Smith. That one misses for Love. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Execution, fellas. Do your job. Freak, you're our leader out there. Execute.
It's Dragic with the drive. Here's Whiteside. Zeller grabs the board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
You have to see the three and be the three if that's going to happen.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And it's Bosch in the corner. There's Dragic with the three. Nails the tray. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. This was a hard...
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, Freak.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.